And you're gonna have to stay here. I'm gonna have to go shuffle. No, you have to go shuffle with. But you can all shuffle later. But I gotta get it. And it's okay, let's pick a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her, she says, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "Well, don't you know about it?" But it was, yeah, ultimately, yeah. Everybody wants to take the definition.
So you're gonna go shuffle. Oh, the red. I'll try to do something.
Good morning, my name is Peggy and Leanne, and the nursery kindergarten class are chairing today's service. I would like to welcome you to today's service. We will begin our service with opening meditation followed by meditation. Please join me in placing your hands together in Darshan. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda. Please rise with the singing of the Gatha, I Love the Story, on page 176 of the service book, followed by a recitation of the three treasures and number 2 on page 2.
Three treasures. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves your supreme will. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in your life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Please join in the chanting of the sutra, Sam Butsuge, page 81 of the service book. During the sutra chanting, we will have Oshoko or incense offering by the following: Dharma School student Zelda Tran, adult Casey Tran. shi shi jin do gu yo gu gu o da ji e jin yo go yo i so shi do dai sen
Namandam, Sinamandam, 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 We will now listen to a Dharma message by Reverend Candace Scott. Namandam, Sinamandam, Sinamandam. Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's so good to see you. And I don't know about you, but for those of you that were able to go to the crab feed, are you still full from last night? I know I am. It was chef's kiss. It was delicious. So I enjoyed myself, and my friends and my family did too. So thank you, everybody, for your kind support of running the crab feed and supporting us and volunteering. So as we transition, let me transition to my Dharma message. Do you know what today is? What is today? Sunday. Day after crab feed. Right, what else? Yes. There's gonna be a funeral today, yes. Later on this afternoon, yes. So we'll be honoring and remembering one of our temple members, that's correct. Yeah, what else? What other adjectives can we describe today? It's cold. It's cold too, right? It's Sunday, it's cold. It's a day that we're remembering and honoring one of our temple members. And what's the date today? January 14th, wonderful. Yes, January 14th, 2024. So for my family, it's a very special day. And it's my mother's birthday today. And if she was still with us today, she would have been 80 years old. It's so hard to imagine. My mom would have been 80 years old. So sometimes I imagine what she would look like in her older age. But, you know, when we think about our loved ones and even ourselves, birthdays are very special occasions because it allows us to have this opportunity to come together, perhaps have a party, and celebrate our friends and loved ones. So celebration that we have for birthdays, it might include a cake, singing happy birthday, giving gifts that we made or maybe purchased, enjoying favorite foods, and writing nice cards for our loved ones and friends. So what do you do, or what do you like to celebrate birthdays? What do you do? What do you do? Presents? Presents. Yeah. What do you do to celebrate your birthday, James? Cake. Yum. He's like, yes, cake, for sure. Cake is always special because we get to sing happy birthday to our dear friends. Yeah, so there's so many different traditions I think we all have. So when we think about our birthdays, we can also think about the Buddhist teaching of interdependence. Interdependence. I know that's a big word, but the Buddha, the historical Buddha who lived in India, the teacher Buddha, said that being interdependent means that we are all profoundly connected to one another. So of course, we especially are connected to those that we love, we have friendships with, like our family members and our friends. But it also means interdependence means that we're connected to people who we don't know and may not even have met before in our lives. So can I ask for audience participation, Sangha participation? May I ask for at least 10 volunteers to come forward to help me with a project or a little activity? Come on down. Anybody of all ages, parents, kids, at least 10, little ones, young ones.
Come on down, Nicole.
Come on down, at least 10, and it'll make it more fun. So I'll stay up here so that. Derek and James, can you be more with them? Okay, so can you all line up, maybe our participants who are there, so line up so you're close enough. Oh, okay, mom and dad, okay, James, good job, James. You get them to come on down. So everybody line up close together, and what I would like to ask you to do, if it's okay with your partner next to you, would you mind interlocking arms? So I'll show you, let me come down and I'll show you. Like, can you do this to your partner? Can you stand side by side? Okay, and make sure we're all connected. So maybe Chloe and Derek, can you do that? Perfect. Okay, let me get up here so I can give you instructions. Okay, so what we want to do is maybe I'll have Scott ask, Scott, you could help me. Okay, so Scott, can you do maybe a wiggle? And Megan, can you continue that little? Can you continue? There you go. And James, are you wiggling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, and then how about can you hold each other's hands? Is that okay with your partner if you hold each other's hands? Okay, Scott, can you do like the one? There you go, there you go. There you go. Bring it back, James, bring it back. Okay, bring it back, yeah, there you go. Okay, so can we give it up for our volunteers? Good job. Okay, so you can go back to your seats and we'll continue. So you might be thinking, well, what does this have to do with interdependence? So if you look at when we started, so Scott started wiggling and then that kind of action kind of continued on down the line of our chain of friends, right? Our chain of members, Sangha members. So we can kind of think like this too. And what is this? Is that the wave? The wave? Okay, the wave, or what did you call the wave split break dance? The worm? Or we tried to break dance that in the 80s. So, and that's how the wave goes, right? Like you start at one end and you bring it back to the beginning. And that's how kind of interdependence works. So maybe Scott was our leader and he started, but that motion affected everybody who he was either connected to like a link or as they all held hands. So that's what interdependence means, right? And of course, especially in this case, because Scott is daddy and James is the son. So James is going to feel what daddy's doing too, right? His actions are affected by his daddy's actions. And so this is interdependence. We're all connected. So even though maybe we don't know each other well, we may not have spoken before, maybe out with community, but what we do is going to have a ripple effect on each and every individual, big and small. So we can kind of think about this as we think about how we speak to one another, how we interact with one another as well. So today, as I bring it back to my mom's birthday, I think about interdependence and interconnection as well with this really deep sense of gratitude. So it's because of her that, of course, that I'm here today. And of course, my parents, both of my parents. And when I think about it, I have to also think about my ancestors as well that have allowed me to be here. And most of these ancestors, I probably never had to have an opportunity to meet before I was born. So if we look at this chart, and I apologize, it's a little bit small, from Ancestry.com, we can see that, of course, it starts, you know, with us. We can think of us being here. And then it goes to our parents. So we have two parents, and then we can think about our grandparents, and then great-grandparents, so that makes 8 ancestors. How many of you have had an opportunity to meet your great-grandparents? Great, you have? Wonderful, so a few of you. So I'm thinking about my great-grandparents. I never had an opportunity to meet them because they passed away sadly before I was born. So if you go down even third great-grandparents, that's 32 ancestors you're connected with. But if we go down to the 10th great-grandparent, do you know how many ancestors that might be if we have an opportunity to have 10 great-grandparents? Take a guess. Okay, more than 100. More than 1,000.
10 million.
A little less than 10 million. A little less than 5 million. Think about the thousands. What do you think? 1 million? What did you think, Ken? That's a lot of people. So I'll tell you, if we have an opportunity to even look at our family history, if we have 10 great-grandparents, that's 4,096 people that we're connected to. And it's amazing to think that we're connected to all of those people. That's like a wonderful possibility. And most of these individuals we haven't met before. But however, one small change, we're thinking about interdependence again, one small change in their life would affect even our existence. Isn't that amazing? So today, as we celebrate our mother's birthday, and as you think about your own birthdays, you think about the birthdays of the folks that you love, let's really place our palms together in deep gratitude, if you can do that for me, as we think about the connection of our family members that we have with them who make our lives possible today. Please join me in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.
Thank you for your message, Reverend Sanders. Please rise for the singing of the Gatha, Happy Little Children, on page 166 of their service book, verses 1 through 3, followed by a recitation of our pledge on the inside back cover of the service book.
Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namada.
Okay, announcements. Our Pongo service is on January 21st at 10 o'clock. A potluck and program will be held after service. Donations will be welcome for our annual door prize drawing. We wish to thank everyone that purchased tickets, donated, and all the volunteers that participated in our campaign yesterday. The next Panda Express fundraiser is on January 19th, 2024. Fundraising code is 920150. Love and Shibata's book club will be meeting on January 24th at 6:30 p.m. Contact the temple office for more information. The church annual meeting is on January 27th at 10 a.m. Contact Candy Hayashi if you're interested in attending. Temple Omigaki is on January 20th at 9 a.m. Volunteers are needed for our temple cleanup day. The Yaba is having a chili over rice fundraiser on February 4th from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. for a donation of $10. Quantities are limited, so please pre-order as soon as possible. Tickets are on sale in the foyer or from the Yaba member. Yaba is also sponsoring a Super Bowl pool. It's $20 per square. You can see Dr. Alan Kawaguchi, Ken Shimazaki, or Derek Romera if you're interested in participating. Sangha Club is continuing a collection of aluminum cans and recyclable plastic bottles. Donations may be left by the white bin under the carport area. Please help keep recyclable bottles and cans out of our landfills while supporting one of our youth organizations. Do You Sing? Our inaugural choir practice will be today from 11:15 to 12 o'clock following service. All voices are welcome. Dharma School Teachers Meeting is today at 11:30 in the mini chapel, and also coffee hour will follow today's service in the mini chapel. I think Darlene has some message.
So we just wanted to remind everybody that Reverend Yamalka service is next Saturday at 1 p.m. It is going to be streamed by the Buddhist Church of Oakland, so if you cannot attend, and I don't believe their window is even as big as ours, I think it's smaller. So if you would like to watch though and be part of the service, if they're going to stream it through their YouTube channel. So just go to YouTube, look up Buddhist Church of Oakland, and that's how you'll be able to join the service from home. But Reverend Shibata is attending not only on behalf of the Buddhist Church of Stockton, since he did serve here for quite some time, but also as a former student of his. And she has offered to take anybody's koden. If you would like to send koden, you can drop it off to her. Remember, the office hours are Wednesday and Thursday from 9 to 1, and Friday from 9 to 3. And services on Saturday, so please drop it off by Friday. Thank you.
In an effort to improve our membership, I'm going to announce other things that are happening this week. Tomorrow is Taiko class from 5:30 p.m. Wednesday, Tomonokai craft class is from 9 to 1. Friday, the ABA, Adult Buddhist Association, is having a meeting and luncheon. Thank you.
Okay, are there any other announcements? All right, if not, we will be dismissed the class. Please observe good etiquette and do not enter the aisle before the row in front of you. Those students who do not offer incense before the service are asked to do so before they leave the hall.
Also on Friday, please support our temple fundraiser by ordering food from Panda. You need to order online. Thank you.
For those that joined us online, we thank you for joining and look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.